Kylo looked at you. I think you know what comes next. His sinister voice. Oh my bad. I can't do the mask voice. His sinister voice wasn't helping calming down your heartbeat. You rolled your eyes, trying not to get too intimidated. Yeah, trying not to get intimidated by him, but failed. When he stepped closer, you almost squealed out of fright. You tried to say something, but they barely came out. But they came out barely. I can't read. So you are going to you're going to torture me until I give up information? He smirked and took off his mask, and his voice was different. Torture you? No, squiggly mark. I'll make you my personal assistant, squiggly mark. Your eyes widened in confusion. Why? He smirked at your question. You'll soon find out. He grabbed you chin and kissed you roughly. You're frozen. Your lips hurt. You weren't enjoy it. What the fuck is this grammar? It was painful, as if he was trying to kill your lips. You squeeze, Zed. He squeezed your jaw, making you let out a cry in pain, and used the moment to get his tongue inside your mouth. You were paralyzed, as if some force was keeping you still. Nice pun. He pulled away, letting you breathe as your lungs burned for air. You were out of breath. He grabbed you by your hair and pulled you with him as you whined in pain. He threw you on his bed in a not so gentle way. You landed like a sack of potatoes, and you didn't dare to move. You could feel yourself being tied to the bed. You couldn't lift you, arm, body, even fingers. Your heart was pounding so hard that you couldn't hear what he said. Your clothes were suddenly torn to shreds, and you closed your eyes, not wanting to know what comes next. He smirked at the scared expression on your face. He started to take of his robes. You peeked, not fully opening your eyes, but you could still see his six-pack. He crawled on top of you and he put a finger on your lips and pressed it hard that he was touching your teeth. Suck! He demanded, and so you did. You let his finger in your mouth, licking it with your saliva. About 5 seconds he pulled his finger away and rubbed your hole. Yeah. You bit your bottom lip, trying to not make a sound. He wasn't satisfied with it, so he pressed his finger inside a bit roughly. You whimpered him pain that shook through your body. Oh. He smirked, being satisfied from the sound, and started to thrust his finger inside you. You were trying hard not to say, oh my god. You were trying hard to not make a sound. You're trying hard not to make a sound, okay? But little breaths came from your mouth as pants. He pulled his fingers away, and to his surprise, you whined as if you wanted more. He smirked and pulled your upper torso to him with the force. Looked at him, Ute face red, and your chest still moved, trying to steady your breath. One thought came to his mind. Such a virgin. He couldn't help but chuckle and he stood up from the bed and shoved your face into his massive, throbbing dick. Your eyes were wide with fear, but also excitement. He grabbed your hair, but not painfully like before. Suck it, your name. For the past few days you'll be sucking my pig, he said darkly. You couldn't believe it, but you got turned on by his words. You gently put your hand around his shaft and licked the tip. You like the taste since this is your first time sucking someone's cock. You licked his hand that was gripping your hair started to stroke your hair instead. You could tell that he was enjoying. He growled, "Enough playtime, put it in your mouth." You obeyed and put the tip in first and then slowly the rest. He groaned in pleasure, but only half of him was inside your mouth. You took a deep breath through your nose. Good boy. Oh, I'm a dude? The character in this is a dude? Oh, he put his clothes on, and as he opened the doors, General Hawks stepped in. I'm not as rough as he is, but I won't promise anything if you disobey. You could hear him pulling his pants down, and then you felt something big but warm press against your entrance. He pushed himself inside you without warning, and you whined in pain as salty tears streamed down your face. To your surprise, he wasn't doing anything, as if waiting for you to adjust to him. It took a few minutes, but not too many for you to adjust to his size. He felt your walls relax around him, and he took it as a sign of thrust. And so he did. His thrusts weren't rough, yet they weren't gentle either. You moaned, feeling pleasure rock through your whole body every time he thrusted forward. He kept his pace steady, but soon started speeding up. Every thrust became rough. I can't. He was surprised, but wrapped one arm around you, pulling you close to him. Your eyelids felt heavy as rocks. You relaxed and closed your eyes, falling into a deep slumber. You didn't know, but when Kylo returns, the fun will continue. Well, I like the Last Jedi movie.